So this is Amosthemathguy. I'm going to learn computer science with Nixon. This is
Talking about how computer science can help, facilitate the work with,
Yes, so Nixon is taking, let me just share this. Nixon have 248 math topics from basic math to calculus. Nixon is going to show me how to try and build a program, and hopefully this gets some people excited about computer science. Nixon is also going to try and teach some Scratch and Python. Just get kids excited about computer science. Let's go.
We have two parts, the front end and the back end, right?
Yep.
So you've got the interface, like where the users are gonna come, log into the system,
Yep.
register for a course on the system, and you can enroll teachers into the program, and
Yep.
then they get enrolled maybe as a teacher.
Yep.
So this platform basically brings together your teachers and your students,
Yep.
and keeps track of the progress of each student, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you have like courses on this platform, and
Yep.
students register for a course, like maybe calculus, whatever is it?
Yep. Just Calc 1. Yep.
Like that. And a student is gonna maybe at their own pace
Yep.
take calculus 101, right?
Yep.
And the platform monitor the progress of the students and send it, because it has to like have a place to keep track of the progress of each student, so it puts it in a database. So we have a database,
Yep.
right, somewhere, and then for this database we can use a database language, like, so the one I would use is MongoDB.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it like a document-based database. There are different types of architectures. You have Access by Microsoft, and then you still have things like MySQL. Yeah, but then for this we can go with MongoDB.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for this front-end development, basically you can do
Sorry, let me move this.
maybe
Go ahead.
React. You can maybe do React.js to handle the front end part of it. So a teacher comes, registers, students register, then we have a way to map the students to any course, and to map the teacher also to the course that they're going to take. Then the system is supposed to also keep track of the progress of the students. And then whenever we have to retrieve like the students' progress each time they're logging into the system, right?
Yep.
So that has to come from the database.
Okay.
So that we can allow the students to go to the next course, or recommend that, hey, based on your previous progress, these are the list of maybe courses you need to go back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe weekly progress would be good.
Yeah, weekly progress is just fine. So basically you don't see this back end, which is the database and the architecture, what goes on like behind the scene.
Okay.
Right? So it just interacts with the front end, which is there. So for the database, actually, if it's MySQL, you're just gonna have like tables like this in your database, and then maybe we say this is your teachers table.
Okay.
So it's gonna be basically programming. Then you can have maybe students table.
Okay.
Then you can have also courses table.
Okay.
Then there is what we call like relationship.
Okay.
So you map relationship between teachers, students, and courses.
Okay.
For example,
what about topics even within topics?
Yeah.
Within courses?
So yeah.
Could that be a table?
No. That's not gonna be. That might not be a table, because you have courses, right?
Yep.
And then you
maybe
have
the
calculus.
topics are considered
so
courses.
there can be I don't know, maybe there can be fields.
Okay.
Because so a table is made up of rows and columns.
Yep.
Okay, so you can have like a field for, if this table is for calculus.
Yep.
101, you can have maybe the list of topics in that, and whatever thing you want, maybe the course code, the topic, all of that. So the database person is going to think about how to structure the database to fit in to the front end.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can keep track of the progress of the students, and then each time they try to log in, you pull out the data that is in your database, and then give a recommendation based on their progress.
I wonder what it would take to be able to do a printout for that particular student.
You can. So that can be,
is there any other programs we need to integrate?
No. This is just what we need, right? Once we pull out the record from the database, so every record you pull out from the database, on your front end we can have a form. Okay. Yeah, whatever progress report or something. And it's just going to feed in the data you have in the database to the form, and then you're going to have like a print button. You just click it and it sends it to the printer.
Perfect.
So the management is a good learning management system, and you can also integrate AI later
Okay.
if you want. For example, maybe a student, maybe you want to access a student based on their reaction, or maybe like try to dictate the interest of a student when maybe listening to a video. Okay, maybe we're comparing the same topic taught by Amos, the math guy, and his calculus, and another topic, the same topic taught by Nixon, coming from a computer science background, teaching calculus. And then so we want to like maybe dictate the reaction of a student. The student doesn't know, like maybe know us in person, but based on the way we make the video, the algorithm can read from the emotion of the students how interested they are in the courses in our video, so we get the best videos for the students. So AI can
help with that. So I think we can start with basic strategies here. Can I borrow that for a second? This is a math and physics person learning basic computer science, and then we basically start with this and then eventually add AI. And then the other thing I think we need to do is we need to check we need data that has to do with quantitative, but I also want qualitative. And so the idea is what would it take to know the attitudes that people have to math, right? What are the attitudes? Like
if you use AI to read emotions, studying, and you can even like use AI to dictate the exact point at which they lose interest in a topic when watching a video.
Wow. So then that would help the instructors to make better videos to capture their attention longer. Or just tell the kids to just, try and stay focused.
You can use AI to capture their emotion while they engage in the videos, and dictate a particular point at which maybe students lose interest. Lost interest in the course.
Okay, so then I think we're gonna have this app. This fall, people should be able to have some resources with this. But in the beginning, we're going to check your attitude to mathematics right away, and then the next quarter we'll do it again, and the next quarter we'll do it again, and the fourth quarter. So we're gonna have 4 quarters where we're checking regularly. So let me see, October, November, December, that would be our first quarter check-in, and then we'll do one in January, and then we'll do one in April, and then we'll do one in July. So let's check students' attitude to maths. Do you love maths? Has your love for math grown, or has it not? So that's where we have to integrate the history of math and the application of STEM, connecting math and science and everything to show students why the stuff matters. So stay tuned for the STEM Excellence app. It's called Counting to Calculus, right? The idea is every topic is highlighted. So,
but sure, I think so for that.
Would that work? Okay.